Good morning, Real Linda High School.
I'm your host, Luis Miguel Arias.
And I'm your co-host, Samuel Cause.
And today we're going to be identifying rhetorical strategies such as
logos, pathos, and ethos.
But before we get into that, here's a quick word from one of our sponsors.
Sprite. I wouldn't tell you to drink it. I'd ask you. Refreshing.
The first rhetorical strategy we're going to be identifying is logos. Logos is the use of logic, rationality, and critical reasoning to persuade the reader intellectually. So, an example of this would be Red Bull's cherry wing ads. It tries to persuade you into drinking or buying this drink because it's new, has 0 calories, and it has all the same taste. Another example of logos would be in DirecTV's Get Rid of Cable advertisements. In this advertisement, they have just a whole bunch of bad stuff happen to the person who doesn't get rid of cable and switches to DirecTV. So it's trying to persuade you into getting DirecTV, or else something bad will happen.
The second rhetorical strategy we will be identifying is pathos. Pathos appeals to the heart and to one's emotions. As you can see in this Skittles ad, which our editor might put up, unless he's trash, it's still upside down. There we go. Okay, as you see, the predominant colors in this advertisement are red and yellow, which is known in the food industry to trigger the emotion of hunger. Another example of pathos would be In-N-Out's Help Us Set Them Free campaign. This campaign was made for human trafficking victims. It tries to trigger your emotions of sadness and empathy for them to get you to donate. Before we move on, here is a word from our other sponsor.
Doritos, delicious triangle Illuminati symbols. The last rhetorical strategy we'll be covering is ethos. Ethos is the use of credibility and believability of the author, which use celebrities to endorse a product. An example of this would be Squarespace's Super Bowl ad, the "You're Not John Malkovich" ad, which uses the celebrity John Malkovich to endorse their product.
In this advertisement, Pepsi is advertising Beyonce's Super Bowl dance, while Beyonce is endorsing their product.
Wow, Sam. That was a really informative report we just did.
Yeah, it really was. But it really made me want to crave some Doritos.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, look, we have a bag right here.
I think I'm going to buy some at lunch today.
Yeah.
How about you?
Me too. But I'm kind of thirsty.
One of our sponsors.
Yeah. Wait, I was just... 3, 2, 1.
Doritos, delicious treat cheat. Wow, Sam, that was a really informative report we had there.
Yeah, it really was.
Wait, you were supposed to say Doritos part.